It's
Good
Friday.
morning. How are y'all
Yes,
doing?
yes,
This is a
it's
beautiful, hey, this is
Friday.
a beautiful Friday, baby. A beautiful Friday.
Yes. Come
Good
on and
morning.
get excited. Get excited because it's Friday. Y'all know people are living for the weekend, but not only that. Today is February the 28th. And so if you don't know what today is, baby, it's Blackout Friday. If you are following some of the major people, Dr. Jamal Bryant, I think Al Sharpton, there's a few people who are asking us to not to do anything in terms of spending money today. Today is a blackout day. So, don't spend on Amazon, don't spend in Target, don't spend in Walmart. They give you all these different, places not to spend. If you're going to spend money, spend it with mom and pop shops, spend
Right.
it with small business owners, give them the boost today. So I don't know how many are participating, but we wanted to put it out there and get your day started. Good morning, Sparkle. You all excited? So how are you today, ma'am?
Let me tell y'all, my night last night. I was with my girl last night, Sarah Jakes. And let me tell you,
Come on and tell us, baby, because I know you good and
Oh
full,
my
baby. If y'all don't know anything about Sparkle, she loves her some Sarah Jakes. So Sparkle, go ahead and share with us about your experience last night.
Oh
Good
my gosh,
morning.
it was a
So,
Holy Ghost filled night. I'm over here trying to take my BC powder, to come. When they was out drunk, they used to get, BC powder. I need my BC
yeah.
powder this morning because my girl brought it. She was talking about believing God.
No.
Come on,
You
Sarah.
gotta see it. You gotta see it to believe it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Even
all
when,
right.
like, it's
Okay
about you
now.
seeing it, and you have to see it and then believe it. You got,
Yeah.
like, nobody else can see what you're believing.
That's right.
Do what you gotta do. You just gotta go on and do what you have to do. And it was a life-changing experience. I love how when God can bring a group of women, a group of people, not just women, but a group of people in one setting, and we can all praise God on one accord.
Mm-hmm.
We can all believe for one another together, the touching and agreeing. It's nothing
Wow.
like it. And
Yeah.
then when people are willing to spend their money, they're willing to sow seeds just to get to the house of the Lord.
Wow. Come
Now
on.
the traffic tried to snatch your blessings afterwards, because because that traffic was everything.
Mm.
But it was so amazing. It's called her pop-ups. Woman
Mhm.
involved is that's what y'all saw I went to last year. I go to it yearly, but now she's doing small pop-ups. So if she's in your city, do a pop-up. She makes it real interactive, a fun time with your girls, and a Holy Ghost spirit time with your girls. So It was
Good
a
girl.
awesome
Good girl.
time.
Baby, you is glowed up, honey. So you must have had a great time. I'm telling
Yes,
y'all, we
yes,
didn't see her
honey.
before the show. Look, we just seeing her now, but the glow, baby,
Yeah,
is
she
real.
popped
You
up.
hear me?
Hey, listen, she popped up.
Popped
Yes.
up, honey. She did a pop up like Sarah, like, here I
But
am,
I'm
baby. Listen,
here. I'm
I'm
here.
telling you.
And the
Yeah.
Whoever
blessing.
encounters Sparkle today is gonna get a honey a good
uh,
sparkle filled overflow because I'm telling y'all
Overflow.
I can see the glow all on her. So I'm glad you had a great time last night.
And,
Shout
and
out to
Angela, to
yes.
top it off, what I love so much about it is something Alicia and I do together. It's
Yeah, I
something
was
Right.
that,
gonna ask you. I figured Alicia went with you, so that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
yes, to see your baby sitting over there
Yeah.
getting her breakthrough and not caring who watching and who see it, she getting her breakthrough. Ah!
Girl, come on, God. What you say? Don't get
That
any
is
better than
it.
that.
Yes.
Just know, for your kids, when you see your kids thriving in an
Oh, definitely.
environment that God has ordained for them, and for them to tap
Hmm.
in to what He has
Yeah.
for them through somebody, that is such a beautiful thing. And we all want to see our kids be
Thrive.
in that space, to
Yes.
thrive, to know that they're growing. That's a great thing, a great feeling. I know.
Yes.
So I'm glad you had that experience, ma'am. Y'all know again, baby, if you don't know, Sarah Chase is at the top of the
It is. She is. She is. But today is good old Friday. It's
yes,
that old
it is good
fashioned
old Friday.
Friday.
Me and Regina were a little worried because I was like, baby, I don't know if
I was
Sarah
like,
done took her
okay,
out
now,
and she ain't, and she ain't gonna be able
hanging
to make
out
no
late
work.
last night.
I was.
Yes,
I was
yes.
out. I was out late in the streets. And y'all know your girl go to bed. So
That girl,
she,
thank you.
she had me
I
out
just
on
said
a
it was an
Friday.
awesome atmosphere.
Yeah, she had me
Good
out on
morning,
a Friday.
Charles. Good morning. I'm glad you had the opportunity, but we're gonna get on into this thing and
Yeah.
Sparkle. Look, while you were out, Regina and I added a little something to it. So you do
Okay, so y'all
yours.
go.
No,
Go.
you do yours. It's still old school versus new school. You doing your part, and then we're gonna add the kid part into it. So we're gonna do both.
Oh, because I would just sip over here. Sip on my
No,
drink,
you know.
my
No,
water
ma'am.
and
Look,
go.
no, ma'am. Look, we're gonna get what Sarah got.
Uh,
All of you.
old school versus new
Yeah,
school.
Old school
exactly.
versus new school. So yeah, you hit yours, and then you do yours, and then I'm gonna do mine. We're gonna do both of them.
Okay, I need to know, is Reverend Pat on here?
She
Uh,
is.
I need
She
her to
is.
raise her hand. Cynthia is on here. I'm just trying. Farika's on here. Farika, Ronald, my boy Ronald is in the place. So, um, it's not just old school wives; it's old school husbands as well versus new school wives versus or husband. Okay, so it's a yes or no kind of question when I ask you. Okay, Reverend Pat, so
I'm
no, we
here,
go.
boo. Run. She
Um,
said, I'm here, so go with it.
yes, so we're gonna say it's old school versus new school, and we want to know how you feel about it. Is it a thumbs up? Just do a thumbs up or thumbs down, or Y or N. Old school wives, when they do dinner, they do real dinner. They're gonna do a full course meal for old school. I mean, yeah, old school.
Yes.
New school is going to DoorDash you some stuff. They gonna put some stuff in.
One is there for to Coke versus Pepsi. Look, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay,
This
Ronald.
is the new generation. Look.
Ronald, I'm coming next. I'm coming next with your Coca Pepsi. We're gonna come next. We're gonna come next.
Come on,
Which
Sparkle.
old school are y'all still old school wives? Do y'all still cook a full course meal? Cooks full course meal every night, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, but you gonna get the full course meal.
Rebecca, she cooking like she owned the restaurant, baby. Listen, we eating good in the neighborhood up in there.
Old school is okay telling the she gonna DoorDash or tell him feeding for himself.
That's the new school. Okay.
Old
And then,
school
look,
go with.
Rum Pat and I already told you which way she going.
Okay. Okay. Household rules. Old school wife believe in traditional roles. Husband provides, wife takes care of home. Is that still is true? And then new school wives believes in a 50-50 partnership. They want it or whatever works for them. Old school tradition was the wife takes care of the house and he provides. New school said we're gonna do what they call it. They call it they have a name for it. The 50-50. The new generation has a 50-50.
Right. Rebecca said the new school gonna make a sandwich, baby, and call it a day. You are right. You
It's
got
gonna
this
be a
right.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Miss Patricia, I'm not a wife, but I absolutely cook a full course meal every day for my parents. Oh,
Yeah.
come on. Rebecca said, as long as he's following Jesus, I'll follow him. Come on. He's following King Jesus, baby.
Yes. I'm new school. You might, I don't know if I go in new school or old school, but I'm not doing 50-50. I'm not looking for a roommate. If I mean I can go get me a roommate. No
Tell
sir.
us, Sparkle, you ain't
Work
looking
for
for no
you. You know what
roommate,
I'm saying?
okay?
I think
But
it work for
That's
you.
not your system.
And
yeah,
that's
but
not yes,
whatever
we're
works for
not doing
you.
Mhm.
And
it.
they okay with it. And
Because you
new
know
school
what?
okay with that. Whatever
Some
works for them.
people, whatever works for them. Some people have to realize that back in the day, yes, women used to, do all the cooking and all that, but it's some men that can cook their
Yeah.
behinds
Like
off.
cook.
So why would you step in? I mean, I'm not saying why would you if you can, both of y'all can, but I mean, he might not be as happy to cook the meals as the wife is. He may be
Yeah.
as happy to, take care of the kids and do all the things
Right.
as the wife.
You have to
So
do
it
what's
has
best
to
for the
work for
household.
you. Exactly.
What
It has
If
to
works
he,
be
for
what's
hey, if
best
them.
for
he's
her.
the better cook, you cook, I clean.
And we
There you
still
go.
that's helping each other.
That's
Yeah.
helping each other. That's making sure it
That's
works. He might be
teamwork.
like, I'm gonna throw a load
Shoot.
of clothes in the washing machine. You get them out and put them in the dryer and fold them up. Whatever
Teamwork.
works for you, but y'all gotta establish that in the beginning because you can't be running around here and looking cockeyed and crazy because he's looking at you like, why you ain't cooking? And you looking at him like, oh, I thought you was gonna get you a sandwich and I thought you was gonna be okay. Have that conversation up front.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
see,
God.
I'm still, I might not do a full course meal, but if I do make you a sandwich,
Mhm.
it's not going to just be a sandwich. You're going to be like,
It's gonna be a meal.
You
yes.
Give me that triple decker sandwich with
Right.
all that good meat and cheese and all them good vegetables
Yeah. And not with
spilling
that
out.
little generic bread. I'm talking about some real bread that you get some, from the bakery.
Yes. That melts in your mouth kind of
What you
bread.
say? That good
Yes.
butter. Look, get them good buttery croissants. What you say, Regina?
Yes.
Oh, look, this is an
Right.
experience over here,
If I
baby.
want
This
to eat
ain't
a
the old
sandwich and
school
I'm
sandwich.
cooking back for myself, you're gonna do the best.
Yeah,
Hey,
let
Miss
me tell
Doris,
you.
look, this ain't the peanut butter and jelly, baby. This is a
I like
whole
that.
a
experience.
whole a whole meal.
A culinary
Okay,
experience.
handling mother-in-law. Old school wife smiles and nods no matter what. New school sets boundaries as soon as possible, respectfully, and
That,
move on. She might not show up.
that's definitely true.
I'm not doing that. Yeah. Oh, that
What
that
y'all doing about mother-in-law? Mother-in-law,
mother-in-laws.
old school, just smiled and said, that's how,
Wait a
and that's
minute.
his mama.
Everybody gonna be lagging a little bit behind. So let me go to Reverend Pat. She said, in my house, he goes to the grocery store. I put the food away. I cook. He cleans the kitchen. We set all the rules from the start. He cleans the upstairs. I do downstairs, baby. We a team up in this thing. Come on, Reverend Pat.
Love it.
We a
Love
team.
it.
She said, my mother-in-law lives in Colorado, so it works. Enough
So
said.
it
Enough
works.
said. Enough said.
It
Enough said.
works.
My mother-in-law was a beautiful person, so
Yeah, and you know what?
I don't
And
even really
I would,
have to.
to me, that's something you don't cross.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
You get what
I
I'm
just feel
saying?
like,
That's
I'm a
something you don't
smile
cross.
and keep going. I'm not.
right, me
I'm not
too.
I'm not crossing
disrespect.
that.
Me
I
No,
got,
too,
I got
because
children.
that's
I'm
your
not crossing
mother.
because
that.
if it's my mom, you better smile and act like you got good sense too. We all smiling. Everybody is smiling. Look, if it was mine,
Yes. Now, if
Miss
she's
Rosa, that's what I'm talking about,
disrespectful,
Reverend Pat. Reverend Pat, you have the answer for everybody. I love that.
yes,
How work run your household. That's
yes.
amazing.
Now, if the mother-in-law is disrespectful, I expect my husband to step up
Correct.
and clean that out.
Correct.
I'm not gonna be the one. I don't want to be the one who go up to her and tell her, "Do you got a problem with me? What's wrong
Yeah,
with your problem with me?"
right.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
want to have
do
a
that.
conversation. Right.
But I am gonna have a conversation with my partner and say, "I don't like the way she treat me," because I'm not just gonna keep letting somebody just treat me like trash when I know
Right.
I'm worthy, when I know who I am. So I am going to acknowledge it. I'm just not going to acknowledge it to her directly.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Come on, Spark.
But I'm going to have a good mother in law.
FYI.
Okay.
Cynthia said if he does it, it would be me.
I told you we had some OGs in here. Now look at
Some
Cynthia showing
OGs.
out.
Right. Some straight gangsters. Look, man, this ain't what you want.
Okay. The last one I have for you is social media and
You're
marriage.
gonna need to nip that in the bud expeditiously.
We need to get that together. But we want we want that mother-in-law that mind her own business. Because there is some others I don't believe they're law. I believe their mother-in-law is not a law thing. But it is some others that overstep.
There you go, Run Page. She said she's wonderful. I'm never disrespecting his mom, no matter what. If she needed to move here, I'd care for her like I would expect him to care for mine. How a man treats his mama is how he'll treat you.
There you
How
go.
a
That,
man
yes.
treats your mama. That's one of my dating questions is how you treat I like what's your mother and your relationship like? I need to hear you love your mama so much. Yes, she's a lot maybe, but I still love my mama.
Exactly. Nicole said I treated my mother-in-law as if she was my mother. If I
Exactly.
have issues, I respectfully addressed her. My mother-in-law had no issues addressing me. That was our relationship from the start.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
that's beautiful.
That's
That's a
That
good.
good
is
one.
That's good.
beautiful. The beautiful one. Okay. Social media and marriage. Old school keep their business private, only sharing milestone posts, photos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
y'all. Angela is happily ever married. She is a happy woman, okay? But she rarely posts pictures of her husband. But they're everywhere together. You will catch them together. They take a million pictures, and she posts probably a half of one if she posts.
Yeah, my folks, right.
But
Right.
they are happily married. New school go post everywhere. I'm happy. I'm a happy woman. Or when something go down, it's a bad. They gonna tell you about it. Do y'all believe new school? It says, do y'all believe new school tell too much, and old school don't tell enough?
Man, you run your mouth too much.
Old school don't tell enough, and new school tell too much.
Trying to post what husband?
Huh?
What's that, Regina? Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, you run your mouth too much.
Ron said, I don't want to know nothing about
Thank
your
you.
business. Call your pastor.
Thank you.
On a need to know
On a
basis.
need to know basis.
Thank
Yes.
On a need to know basis. But we still got time because
Oh,
we still got time because Regina and Angela and added a little extra sparkle to it. So
right,
come on.
right. Walking ran through and Ron said, I ain't telling nothing. Y'all know I'm married.
Y'all know it
I ain't got to look. I ain't got to do all that. That
because
is true.
what I don't have nothing
Exactly.
to prove to them.
Thank you. Thank you. So Sparker did the old school wives and husbands. We're gonna move to remember when you were a kid and what you used to do versus what the kids now do. So old school kids played outside more. They
Yes.
rode their bikes. They engaged in physical activities. Their entertainment came from TV, books, and board games. Do y'all remember Monopoly? Do y'all
Oh
remember
Yes.
wow. Yeah.
Sorry? Do y'all remember what's some board games y'all used to play that y'all don't ever see kids play anymore?
Sorry.
Sorry. Do y'all
Simon's
remember
well,
the
it's
game
not a board.
Operation?
Operation.
I love
Oh, it
Operation.
I liked Operation.
is.
Yeah, you just you hit the
What
wrong
was the
baby,
what
boy,
was the
you're
other
trying to
one
move
that I
on
can't
and
think
hit
of
the
the
side.
name? We used to throw down. They look like little stars. You throw them down.
Jacks.
Yes.
I love
And
playing
old
jacks too.
school, do y'all remember Foursquare? I mean, I know it's not a board game. Y'all didn't play Foursquare?
Square, no, no, I don't remember
Man,
four
when you
square.
do the Foursquare and y'all do the ball, you bounce the ball through the four squares and whoever
We just
knocks it
bounced the
out.
ball on the
Mm-mm.
sheet, girl, up and
I
down.
remember
Okay,
Twister.
y'all,
Y'all remember
they
Twister? Do y'all remember
yes.
that Twister
Twister.
where you had to stretch out and get on the blue or the yellow or the whatever
I
color
like
it
that.
was and twist? Miss Doris said break the ice, tic tac toe.
Oh,
Yeah,
Do y'all
tic tac
remember
toe.
checkers.
I
Simon
remember tic tac
Says
toe.
and Mother May I? Cynthia
Checkers.
said checkers. Okay.
Yes.
Back in the
Simon
day when
said,
we did video games, y'all remember Pac-Man, but they were limited. It was like you had to go to the little arcades or, it was
Yep.
simple little stuff. We didn't go
Donkey
into
Kong.
like they do now. Run past it, those games have their own little section in our garage. I taught my granddaughter how to play jacks. Ooh, Phyllis said
There
she
you
played
go.
four square,
he played
Sparkle.
Foursquare. Come on.
Played four
But we were
square.
outside playing, hopscotch, double dutch. You was
Double
playing
Dutch,
Simon
baby.
Says, Mother May I. We were
Mother
outside
May
playing
I.
kickball.
Mother
We
May I.
had a ball outside. We stayed outside.
Yeah.
As soon as you could get through eating and get your stuff on,
You was
you were
outside.
gone.
And
And you
you
weren't
couldn't
trying to
wait
come back.
until times change because when time changed, that means the sun stayed up a little bit longer. So
Baby.
you was able to get outside. Double
Honey, let
dutch.
me tell
What
you
about
what.
that
I used
double
to
dutch?
ride my bike. I was young. I learned how to get on the city bus, put my bike on there on the city bus. I was on the other side of town because we had city buses running all the way through. Come back, go back in the neighborhood. Like, I've been around the corner, honey. I didn't see the whole, they don't do that. I didn't see the whole different side of town.
Exactly. Wow. Miss Mary
Yes.
Mac. Do y'all remember that?
I don't remember Mary Mac.
It's a whole little sing song thing that you do. Yes, Nicole, it was a good game. So now, kids today, the difference, kids today spend more time on screens like
Yeah.
smartphones, tablets. They on their little game control, the
Even when they
PlayStation.
6 months old. Even when they
What,
6 months old.
baby? Give a little baby a phone and see if they don't know how to go on there and find their little thing that they want to see
Yeah.
and watch
And
it all
with a
day.
quickness, with a quickness.
Right. Social media, YouTube, and streaming services are their primary entertainment sources. You really
Mm-hmm.
ever, I love when I do see kids outside because most of the time you don't
Yes.
see kids. You
You
rarely even know.
see,
You be like, y'all got kids? I didn't even know you had kids because I don't never see them because they
that is so
always
crazy.
inside.
That
They
is so
don't
crazy.
see. You
I
don't
didn't
even
even
know
know
that.
kids was
Yeah, you
in.
don't know, but they do when you see them come out. I was like, dang, these kids don't even come outside. This is
That was
abnormal.
me,
No,
Regina,
they got bicycles.
yesterday. I got home from work a little early, and it was some kids getting off a school bus. I said, "There's some kids in the subdivision," because I've never
They
seen them.
inside, baby, playing.
If it wasn't for the summertime and when I go to the pool, I would never know we have kids. But
That's
they
what I'm
love our
saying.
pool, so they be hanging out. So I get to see the kids then. But then other than that, you ain't gonna see them.
Yeah, I was like, and it was like 7 of them. I was like, "What is it?"
Here.
Yeah,
Yeah, they ain't coming out.
Hey,
yeah,
that's the difference in old school, new school. Now, let's talk about how we communicate. Back in the day, y'all know we had landlines. The new school kids don't know nothing about that, but we had landlines. We passed notes in class. Do y'all remember that?
Yep.
Do you like me? I like you. Check yes, I know.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
I remember
We had
that.
to meet in person to socialize. Somebody would have a little birthday party and we all go or whatever. But
Honey, when you
that's
had to
how we
go to a
communicate.
house party, we had to
Oh,
do
brother,
our
house
own. We
parties
had to
was
do our own
everything.
flyers. Who would
oh
have
yeah,
the
you
greatest
wrote them
art? I
out.
mean, yeah, man.
Yep. The new kids today are always texting, FaceTime, or on social medias. Friendships and everything, even conflicts are online. We used to
Yep,
be like, meet me outside or meet me after school. That's when everybody be like, fight, and
yep,
everybody would get
yep.
out the bus and want to see the fight.
And
Now,
you have
now,
to keep,
And you
you have
ready?
to knock the stick. Y'all remember
yes, yes,
who
yes.
knocks the stick off the person's shoulder?
Yes, Brother Pest said we had to stay outside in the summer because my mother would make some Kool-Aid, give us some crackers, cheese, and summer sausage, and lock the door and dared us to run in and out of her house. Thank
Oh
God we had an
yeah,
aunt across the street so we could go to the bathroom.
No,
yeah.
yeah, I think that's up. I remember my grandmama used to, for my brother,
I have
she'd
an
tell
aunt
him
that used
turn
to
on
do
the
us like
water
that.
hose. She'll make them get the water hose
Yep.
and get some water. And you
Get some
little
water.
boy can go find somewhere out there to use the bathroom.
But
You can
yes,
stand
the
up
little boys,
somewhere.
baby, the little boys had it, baby. Don't come in here. You can use the bathroom outside. Don't play.
Honey, you know what? my aunt used to spray us down. Like we outside playing and be the summertime we go. She would literally spray us down. Talk about sit out here until you dry. Then you can come in the house so you can take a shower.
Nicole said, remember the fight time, baby. It was at 3:15. Everybody waiting to see the fight. Look, get out the boat.
Everybody waiting to see the fight.
Where they at? But
Now,
do you remember landlines? Like land, do y'all remember back in the day it was party lines? So you could get on and hear somebody else's conversation. Or you'd be like, can you get out the phone? Because my mama gotta make a call.
Yes.
Or
they were picking up the phone and saying, okay,
and that's another thing. They had the
phone
numbers, like, you know how they have, like, you would call if you wanted to date, and they would jump in. It was like one of those party lines. They don't do that no more.
Yeah.
Well, you remember the
they have
TV
apps now.
The TV and phone, they would go off at a certain time.
Girl, baby, what you say? The little thing would come off and say the emergency broadcast system, and you were off. We didn't even look. We didn't stay up all night and watch TV because we couldn't, because the TV went on all night. New school parents scared their children going to smell like outside. Oh, the outside smell. Y'all know how.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, when you can tell, be like, oh, you smell like outside. Oh, you stink.
No, I have to run back up to Nicole's. Now y'all should have said it like she said. She said, "Oh, Mary
Mac, all dressed in black.
Yeah, I know what they talking about. You gotta say that. You gotta say the whole thing.
Block on the phone. 3-way calls, TV offline at midnight. Miss Phyllis,
don't forget that one.
Miss Phyllis, she still got a landline.
She still have a landline.
I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know. Got a landline. Hey, my barbershop got a landline. What am I laughing about?
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know they still have landlines. Now that I think about it, but do y'all remember we used to have those cords, and you want to get a long cord so you can walk around the house and talk. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise you'll be stuck with the landline sitting wherever it is, however far it goes. Simply say it would be Fuzz City on the TV, baby. You can forget that. You wouldn't stand up watching anything. Yes.
Can you imagine telling our kids now that the TV gonna shut off on them at a certain time of night?
They probably wish Hulu and Netflix would. Yeah, they better not. Yes, you go to the long cord for the landline. Okay, so now let's go back to transportation and independence. Old school kids walked to school by themselves. They ran errands for their parents, and they had a lot more responsibilities when they were younger. Kids today, parents are more protective. You don't let them go out much. You don't let them go stay over people's houses. You don't let them go out by themselves. If they go outside, somebody got to be outside watching them. They used to let us be outside. Child didn't know where we was at. Like Regina and got on the bus with her bike and went all the way around the corner. Ain't nobody look for her.
Ain't nobody want to know where she at.
Don't know where she is. Somebody said, where Regina? Child, she outside. She be all right.
Listen. Chilling, trust me, chilling. I just knew I had to be home at a certain time, and I knew that I couldn't get in trouble along the way because this whole thing that I like to do wasn't gonna happen anymore.
Exactly. That we had a lot more independence. Like we could just go out, go to the store, go wherever
we wanted.
We didn't have the strength. I mean, yes, they told you about stranger danger, but I mean, we didn't really take that seriously.
Them people weren't picking people up then.
Yeah, they weren't taking out selling body parts.
Listen, these kids who play outside all day long, they're running.
Now want them.
You don't know what your kids are. You ain't seen your children in 10 hours. You just like,
them children
are you worried?
And then we're gonna have to feed them. No, we good.
Yeah, look, let them go outside. They'll be all right. Look,
because after you have been outside, the good thing, your mama cooked something good. It's time to eat when you come out. Take a bath.
Take a bath and go to bed.
Take a bath.
Exactly. Grandpa said she just got rid of her landline because her husband said it didn't make any sense, but she said if the lights go off, baby, I can still talk. And can. Talk about that. Miss Phyllis said I used it for several things, the computer and the cell. She can't do all that. We understand, Miss Phyllis. Look, some things don't have to go out of style. That's the truth.
If it's still working for you, why not?
Exactly. Now, this is the education piece. Oh, wait a minute. Cynthia said, you better be home with those street lights, baby. My mama will come and ride around and be like, where you? I better not have to come riding looking for you. You better be home when the street lights come on.
Because then you can't go outside the next day and you sitting there looking out the window at the kids.
Girl, thank you. Look, crying because you can't go nowhere. Run past that, forget errands. We walked to and from school. We didn't have no Uber. We walked home with a group and stopped at the corner store and bought us some candy with our lunch money.
And,
Good,
and sold
that
the
good candy.
candy.
That good candy. Now, do
Yeah.
y'all remember when old school kids used encyclopedias and libraries for research, and our
Mm-hmm.
homework was done with a pen and paper? New
Mm-hmm.
school kids have instant access to everything, baby. They can Google it, they can YouTube it,
Yes.
they got AI. They ain't got to go anywhere and do anything. It's all in their fingertips.
And you didn't have to look at that long thing of cards.
Oh, girl, oh
Yes.
my God. Did they not
God.
get on your nerves when you had to go and pull that thing?
Oh
Or
my
the
God.
encyclopedia people will come by
Pull
and girl,
it
you have to go to all the
out. Oh
encyclopedias and look
my
for
God.
something, girl. Because you know the
You
encyclopedias had
remember that? Yeah.
A through Z. It was a
Yes,
big
and
long.
no, how about when you did the library books and then you forgot and lost the library book and your mama getting ready to tear you up because then she got to buy that book?
Yep, yep.
Girl.
Yes, yes. Okay, look, one more because I know we are out of time. Listen, discipline back in the day. Discipline was a lot stricter. Like you would get your behind popped, and you might get your behind popped not just from your mom and your daddy, but maybe your auntie, them, or
Anywhere.
neighbors.
Anywhere.
Everybody would get you. You lose.
Yeah.
They weren't playing it off.
They dare
Parents
you to
are
say
around.
something about them doing what they're
That,
doing
Thank
to their
you.
now
child.
Didn't
she gonna
care.
tell you. She
Didn't
gonna
care.
call your mom. I ain't beat all they butts. Every last one of them. They
Thank
ain't
you.
broke my face over here. I don't know which one that done it and nobody wanted to say, so I whooped all of them. I did.
Everybody got it. Look, they didn't care nothing about that. Look, they didn't even feel bad. Wasn't even your mama didn't whoop your butt. And nowadays, you let you whoop somebody's child that's not yours and see
You
how they
going to
gonna get
jail.
down with you. These days, parenting styles are much more different. Like, they'll tell you time out and all that. Girl, listen, back in the day, we didn't have time out. You would get your behind toe up. Go get
Quick.
a switch. Go get
It
a
was
switch.
it was no
No.
such thing as no timeout.
Yeah, no, we want to do a
The
time.
best timeout was punishment. Because a punishment
Yeah.
hurts you, boy. And
Oh,
punishment seemed like punishment lasts forever. Like, am I
Yep.
not on
Don't
punishment?
embarrass me is one of them, and keep your mouth shut.
Oh yeah.
but don't ask for nothing. You hear me? Don't touch nothing. Don't ask for nothing. All of that. These kids these days ain't trying to hear that, girl. Whatever they want, look, they getting it.
They getting it. They
They
getting
getting
it.
it.
But
Yeah.
that is so funny though, because do you think our parents talked about us old school versus I bet
No.
they talked about the old school versus new school then. It's just so beautiful to look back. But
Right.
I'm sorry, it's some old school stuff that we need to bring back.
Put them in line. Yes, but you can still get it. Brother Pat says, stop. My parents would have been turned into CPS, even had an aunt come over and had a business until my parents came home. Then we got it again because she had to stop what she was doing to whoop,
Yes, that double whooping. Oh well,
baby. You be like,
I ain't get double
but I
whoopings, but
just got a whoop. I don't care. You're going to get it again because I bet you next time you will know. Don't you care? You'll step up to that school acting a fool.
oh,
Yes, baby.
don't make them have to come to that stay
Honey,
Do
off work
y'all
and come to
paddling to
school.
school?
I was in high
The
school.
paddling.
Do y'all
Y'all,
remember
I was in
paddling to
high
school?
school, and I was in the cheerleading, right? And I would go to practice. The school was right behind my house, so I was to go to my practice. I went to my practice. It was early. There was nobody there, so I went and sat in the field where the football players, and I was just chilling, right? Two of my friends that in front of the house all the time. We playing football or kickball, whatever, right? I'm sitting there waiting. The car comes going by. I said, "Oh my gosh!" Listen, I said, "I gotta lean down like this. Y'all don't move." I said, "My dad's going by." I was supposed to be in that gym, but there was nobody there. Girl, I didn't think he would see me. I thought he was gone. He came back around, got out of his car, and he was pulling his belt out as he was walking to me. Now, you mind me, I'm a freshman, a cheerleader in high school. He come walking out. I said, "Oh my God!" And I knew I just froze, honey. Their football coaches said, hey, you can't be doing that. And he let go. And he said, "What did you say?" And girl, I took off. I went and hid hid in the locker room. Then the guys come out. They said, "Regina, your dad said he's gonna beat if you don't come out here." And we know, Mr. Tafoya, he's gonna do it. I said, "Oh." Come walking out, and he said, "Let me tell you something. you're not understanding how that makes it you look. It could be an innocent thing, but when people perceive, nobody knows that you guys are, friends like that. You play sports together and stuff. It was his perception that was old school, right? You ain't gonna be sitting here by yourself. It doesn't look good, basically. Right. That's old school. Right. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. Girl, I was embarrassed. Nobody wanted to date me.
Regina, I can't get nobody. Do y'all remember my mom used to be like, Nicole said, you remember when your siblings got a whooping, everybody got it?
Everybody got it.
It didn't make no difference who did it. All of you gonna get it.
Yes. That's why I stayed at my grandmama's by myself. So nobody. No, what about them kids? Because I was that child. When I knew I was gonna get a whooping, I cried the whole 30 minutes before the whooping.
Oh yeah, yes. I can see that, Regina. Look, I can see her.
I can see that. Oh, she was probably. She probably mastered that one.
Okay, so her sister got busted playing hooky and tried to get away from her dad and ran the car into the apartment building.
Oh.
Baby, we did some crazy things back in the
day. But
do y'all remember? My mom used to be like, I remember I dated in high school and I was in a car with a guy. He had brought me home. My mom was like, told me, send my sister outside and say, get yourself out from in front of this house in this car with this guy. You don't sit yourself. What's wrong with you? My sister came out. I'm saying, you better come in the house.
Yeah. I got to go.
I remember talking. She was like, "They don't look good." Like your dad said, she
that's that old school, Angela. They don't play that.
Yeah. She was like,
"Do not play
don't do that. You're not going to be sitting outside in front of my house inside of a car, no, ma'am."
Oh no, you didn't get to sit in the car, and we just talking. Well, you know,
I couldn't even have boys call the house. I couldn't even have them call the house.
We could sit on the porch,
girl.
But the lights had to be on, so you didn't want to sit on the porch with the lights on because all the bugs gone.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, do y'all remember my mom? We didn't do fast food a lot. My mom cooked all the time. But I was remember one time I was like, "But mom, we can go to Chowpack and get a burger for $1." She said, "I don't care if it's 12 cents. You just gonna get it and eat this burger." And we didn't do all that. No.
Yes, it was great days. It was some great days.
Look, we are way behind time, but thank God Brother Patty's on sabbatical, so y'all know she's coming back next week with her team. We are off Monday, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're off Monday. So listen, y'all, I may put a replay in there or something. If not, then y'all come back and check us out on Tuesday. But because y'all have a blessed Friday preparing for work.
Go back up to Reverend Pax real quick. Go back up to Reverend Pax.
Can we please bring back wearing a slip? Stop showing everything on.
And we just had to end it with the good.
Okay. Welfare burgers, baby, made with sandwich bread.
Yes, because my child thinks if you have hamburger, you got to have a hamburger bun. It's some bread. It's some bread in this house. Go get the bread that's in this house. We're not buying no buns because we having hamburgers. But we having hamburgers. You gotta have hamburgers.
Get you some.
That bread bread's even gonna hold a hot dog too.
Yes, it's for everything,
Regina.
It's for everything,
baby.
Listen, I used to cut the hot dogs in half, make it a whole sandwich.
Thank
put
you.
It on
it's
the
universal,
top, baby.
It is universal.
Cheese on it, all that. Hey,
yes. Tomorrow is March 1st, y'all.
Yes, baby.
It's March.
First 2 months have went fast. Women's Month, International Women's Day is March the 8th. So y'all know we celebrate women all month long. Remember, that's the Wonder Bread and sugar sandwiches, baby.
Yes. Oh yeah, Wonder Bread. You're right.
Wonder Bread used to be the good bread. I'm telling you.
But it smells so good. Wonder Bread used to smell so good. The smell of it,
girl.
Ours was called Bunny Bread. We had Bunny Bread. It's a Bunny Bread company right here in the middle of the of Murfreesboro.
Birthday! Happy early birthday, Miss Phyllis!
Happy birthday, Miss Phyllis! Oh, wonderful!
It's Cynthia's birthday. When is Cynthia's birthday?
Tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, the 1st. I think it's the 1st. Or is it today?
Because I think Cynthia has a birthday too. She's trying to be quiet. It's her birthday too.
I hope Miss Phyllis, I hope you have a fantastic birthday. Cynthia's is
Yeah.
either today or tomorrow. I know we celebrate this
Okay.
weekend, but it's either today or
Okay. Y'all
tomorrow.
want me to sing happy birthday to
No, we
y'all?
don't.
Y'all need a
Say, oh,
birthday
I'm
song?
sorry. Look, Cynthia said, get it right. It's Monday.
Oh.
So Miss Phyllis is Sunday, Cynthia's
Happy
Monday. But we're
birthday to
Cynthia said 3-3, baby. Yeah.
3-3. Her birthday on 3-3, y'all. 3-3.
3-3. Come on,
Them good old
Cynthia.
doubles.
Happy birthday, Miss Phyllis
She
and
has the
Miss
same
Cynthia.
birthday as my father.
Cynthia said
Nicole
she's gonna be
said,
60. We're gonna come
Nicole
on
said
60s. Come
sing
on
sparkle.
60s, baby. Y'all better do this.
Yeah, you
Nicole,
see that message? You see that message from Nicole?
Nicole said, no, she said don't sing. She forgot the don't. Now, Nicole can sing. Nicole has a beautiful voice.
Nicole can.
Farika has a
Nicole
beautiful
sung
voice.
happy birthday
Yes.
to me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, she can
Yes.
sing. That girl can
Yes.
sing. Okay,
She
y'all, we really
sang.
got to
Look,
get off
sing,
here.
precious.
Get off here. Get off here. We have to go. Yeah, happy
Get out here. I
birthday.
know we
Are
done
you
already got our thing to I believe God.
I don't
Yes, we
think she
did.
did it. Did she? She was in here having fun with us.
Yeah.
No. What she say? She said, I'm not sure if we're doing the hour or not, but whatever we're doing, I believe God. We were supposed to be off Miss Phyllis. Come on, y'all. We gotta get on off here.
I believe God. Do you believe God? We believe God. We believe God. We love y'all, God. We love y'all. Happy birthday, Cynthia. Happy birthday, Phyllis.
Yeah,
Y'all have a great weekend. It is the first of the month. Make
Yes.
some goals for March and hit every last one of them. Be blessed.
absolutely.
We love you.